Hi guys, it's the Right Stuf crew here. We're going to talk about the simulcasts that are currently happening and what we're watching. I'm Jess.
I'm Quinn.
And Blake.
The first title we're going to talk about is Alice and Zouroku. So I'll let Quinn start us off on that.
This show, for those who may not have seen it, it kind of has that young girl and old guy vibe going on. That's totally not anything to get suggestions going on, because I have a feeling that people think there could be something and there's not, because the Zouroku is honestly just your typical very strict grandpa who's no nonsense about anything, and of course she's like this little girl who can manifest her dreams and ends up wanting to go in the outside world because she's been cooped up in this research facility, and of course they run into each other and stuff happens from there, and it's really interesting. I've really enjoyed it.
I actually really didn't want to watch this at first, just because I'm like, well, it wasn't because of that. It was because, like, I thought it was like just another Alice in Wonderland type of show, because there's so many of them. But like this show is completely different and like fresh, and I don't think there's anything out there like this show.
Yeah, I would agree.
I've not seen this. I'm only here for the second part.
But yeah, I really like the grandpa Zouroku. I really like him. He's probably like my favorite character. But the main girl, Sana, is also really adorable and cute. So
yeah, I keep wanting to call her Alice just because that's the title, and it's like, no, her name's Sana.
I got confused at first. I'm like,
yeah.
Is her name Alice? Like, who is Alice?
Who is this person that hasn't shown up yet? Yeah, and you know, the people that are chasing them are really interesting too, because as the show progresses, you find out that they aren't exactly who they appear to be either. So it's got a bigger plot that's currently unfolding that I've really enjoyed getting through, and I'm up through episode 4, so.
What's the overall tone of this show anyway?
It's hard to pinpoint, because like I said, it's really different than a lot of anime out there.
The visuals are like kind of more cutesy, and they kind of reminded me of like the character designs in Nichijou, but it's absolutely nothing like Nichijou. But it's got more of a serious undertone to it, even though she's kind of the quintessential magical girl, sort of.
Yeah, I would group it into like magical girls, supernatural powers type of like category.
Is there a lot of like comedy in it, or is it like?
There's little bits, you know, to
or is
lighten
it more of
mood,
like a drama mystery kind of thing?
And more drama mystery.
Yeah. With cutesy little elements in it.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
Like Sana is super like cute, like everything she does, and like Sakura is always being like, "Don't do that," and like being like the really like strict grandpa, like trying to teach her like life lessons.
And like in episode 4, they actually the people who are trying to get her do get her through other means that are revealed as the stuff progresses. But it's like there's a gunshot that hurts people really badly, and it's like, whoa, this got really dark really fast. But you know, it's in the process of picking itself back up from that.
But we don't want to give away too many spoilers.
Yeah.
So we want you guys to check it out. It's currently on Crunchyroll. Kind of curious to see who will actually officially get this license in the US. I definitely think it will happen though, because like I said, it's really great, it's brand new, it's fresh, so you guys should check it out. Our next title that we're going to talk about is Anonymous Noise. It's actually one of my favorites currently this streaming season, but I'll let Blake tell us about that one.
Okay, so Anonymous Noise is a shoujo series based off a manga.
This manga.
Yeah. We only have the first volume of the English release so far. It's currently out of the manga, but the show is streaming currently now on Anime Strike, Amazon's streaming service, and it's about a girl, Nino, who she's kind of in a love triangle. That's like the main plot of this show. Is there's two guys, the childhood friend, Momo, who is her next door neighbor who moves away when they were still little, and then Yuzu, it's another kid from her past that kind of goes away, and then they all meet up in high school because that's what happens. And there's a musical theme as well, so she is a singer, and so she has fond memories of singing with Momo when they were children, and she connects her singing with him a lot. And then Yuzu is sort of like portrayed as a composer, and he writes a song for her. Well, not for her initially, I guess, but he writes a song and she likes it and she sings that song. And the whole thing is like, once they all move away or go away from her life, like she feels like singing will bring them back to her. And yeah, and it's just a love triangle so far, but it's really interesting as far as the anime has portrayed it as opposed to the manga. So the manga is, it follows, introduces Momo first and then Yuzu, which to me, when I read it, I get more sympathetic towards Momo, but in the anime, it's like they're both like the main interests in this series, but Yuzu seems to be like more of the main guy.
Like, which guy is your favorite?
I think they're both kind of jerks, so I've only read the manga. Sorry. I offended so many people on both sides with that comment.
You.
I mean,
We'll ignore this comment.
like I said, in the manga, when I read the manga, I like Momo better, and I just sympathize with a childhood friend like more often than not.
They're both childhood friends, though. You can't say.
Sort of.
No, they're both childhood friends.
Not really. I mean, I would say.
Yuzu kind of takes the place of Momo in the manga.
You can have more than one childhood friend.
Yeah, but
Yeah, in real life, but not in anime. There's only one childhood friend, and then there's the hot guy that she always ends up being with, which is probably what's gonna happen.
They're elementary. There was no hot guy to begin with.
No, they're
childhood friends. Childhood friends.
Whatever.
they grow up to be hot guys. It doesn't matter.
But they're both grew up to be hot guys, so that's like decides the point.
Well, the other guy is hotter, you know.
All right, so are you going with Momo? Is that what's happening here, or are you going
Basically,
with Yuzu?
yeah. But I like Yuzu in the anime a lot better. If that means anything.
I like Yuzu. He's my guy. I just actually feel like he cares about, you know, and the other guy just doesn't.
Maybe.
He does not care.
I don't know. We don't know.
I don't think he cares. What are your favorite parts about the story, Quinn? Do you even like this title?
I like the fact that they're writing songs out in the sand at the beach.
Oh, wow.
That was kind of cool. You know, it's also poignant because the waves come in and wash away the lyrics, you know, and they have to start all over. It's symbolic of their life. Blah, 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 symbolism.
Alright, so here's the reason why it's my favorite anime currently streaming. So one, I'm a really big fan of like idols, just singing anime in general. So I like that, and when you throw in like the triangle, the love interest between the main characters, I think it's interesting because like you said, they both left her. But like when they left her, they each made a promise that, you know, her singing would bring them back to her. And so that's what she's done ever since she was in elementary school, through middle school, into high school. And then she finally like starts high school, and then she finds both of them. And like she never gave up, and I like that about her. And then like I like the interaction between the male characters with her. So I think it's really great. A cute little story. I mean, it follows the classic shoujo storyline, but
yeah.
it's still definitely a must pick up. Do you have anything to add about that?
Yeah, as far as the anime goes, the character designs of the animation are, I would say, a bit unique, and I like that. The interaction between the two male characters is kind of interesting so far because they don't know who each other are, basically.
They don't know that like Nino's with like friends with each of them.
Yeah.
And I mean that's been done before, obviously, but it's just interesting in this show so far because Yuzu knows about Momo through like, you know, Nino's told him about Momo, but Momo doesn't know about this other guy as far as we know.
Oh, and like he wants to help her too. Like that's the part that I like too. It's like he wants to help her find Momo, even though like he likes her.
Yeah, sort
So
of.
like
But
he's willing to sacrifice his love for
he,
her.
like, hates
That's why
Momo,
Yuzu is
though.
the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he hates him, but I'm just saying that's why he's the best because he's willing to sacrifice it. Whereas like the other guy just does not care.
I don't know. It's kind of interesting that you say that because I feel like they portray it like he's sort of just pretending to help her,
Yeah.
or to like look good, basically.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotta impress her some way.
I know, but like,
Yeah,
what you're saying could be right. Like,
Yeah.
he could be like truthful or whatever about all that stuff, but
I guess we'll find out either in later volumes in the manga or the anime.
yeah, I think the characters are done really well with their whole stories, and like Yuzu in particular has like certain personality quirks which are kind of funny.
Yeah, I really am looking forward to see how the two characters interact once they learn each other's first names, because then it's gonna be like, wait a minute.
Like
You know?
because he hates him
Yeah.
because he loves Nino.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, wait, you're the guy the girl I likes.
It's like the joy of
The
calling
dynamic,
each other by just
yeah.
last names. But yeah.
Alright, guys, have anything else to add? Like I said, we don't want to give away too many spoilers, but if you haven't checked it out, you should. Like Blake said, we have Volume 1 available that you can buy now. Is Volume 2 up already?
It's up, yeah.
Yeah. So order Volume 2 and Volume 1 from our site. It's by Viz Media, is the one who's pushing this out in the US on the manga side. And then Sentai Filmworks does have the anime series. No official release date on that, but keep checking our Facebook pages, our Twitter pages and stuff, and whenever we get an announcement and a listing, we'll add that to the site.
Once again, Alice and Zouroku is available. You can watch it on Crunchyroll, and Anonymous Noise you can watch it on Anime Strike.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye!